Hey everyone. So today we are diving into a framework that is completely changing how developers are building with AI. It's called LangChain. And really, it's taking artificial intelligence from something you just kind of chat with to something that can actually get stuff done in the real world. Let's jump right in. To really get why LangChain is such a big deal, we got to start with the models it works with. Large language models, or LLMs. We all know they're incredible at conversation, right? But what if they could do more? I mean, what if an AI could connect to the internet, remember what you talked about yesterday, and actually take action for you? Well, that's the fundamental question that LangChain is built to answer. And this right here, this really captures the whole problem perfectly. A standard LMM, for all its brainpower, is basically trapped. Its knowledge has a cutoff date, it has no memory of past conversations, and it can't do anything in the real world. But when you build an application with LangChain, you break it free. And suddenly, that very same AI can access live data, it can maintain a memory of your interactions, and it can use tools to get things done. It's a total transformation. So let's break down those limitations a bit more. I think the easiest way to think about a standard LLM, like the one that powers ChatGPT, is as a brilliant but totally isolated brain. It's like a brain in a box. Now, this brain is incredibly smart, there's no doubt about it. That's because it's been trained on a massive chunk of the internet, a huge, huge collection of text and code. But here's the catch. That training data is just a snapshot in time. The model has a knowledge cutoff date, which means it is completely oblivious to anything that's happened in the world since it was trained. So this big limitation, it really boils down to three core problems. First off, it can't access real-time data. You can't ask it for today's weather or the latest stock prices. Second, it's what we call stateless. Without some fancy programming, it has zero memory of your previous questions. And third, it can't take actions. It can't send an email for you, it can't book a flight, it can't even use a calculator. All it can do is generate text. Okay, so this is exactly where LangChain comes into the picture. It's the framework that was designed specifically to break that brilliant brain out of its box and connect it to the real world. It's all about unleashing its full potential. So what is LangChain exactly? Well, at its core, it's an open source framework for building applications powered by these LLMs. Its main job is to act as a bridge, connecting the AI to outside data and letting it interact with its environment. It's literally designed to solve the three core problems we just talked about. Probably the best analogy for LangChain is to think of it as a big box of Legos, but for AI. It gives developers this whole kit of standard, modular building blocks, and they can just snap these pieces together to build really powerful and complex AI applications, way faster than if they had to start from scratch every single time. So what are these Lego bricks then? We're going to focus on the three most important ones: chains, tools, and agents. If you can get a handle on these three concepts, you've really unlocked the key to understanding what LangChain can do. First up, we have chains. A chain is really just a sequence of steps, kind of like a recipe or an instruction manual for the AI. It lets a developer link multiple actions together, like call the LLM, then use a tool, then call the LLM again, all in a specific logical order. This is how you build structured workflows. Next up are tools. So if the LLM is the brain, then tools are its hands and eyes. A tool is basically anything that lets the AI interact with the outside world. So this could be a tool for searching Google, a tool for doing complex math, or a tool for pulling data from your company's database through an API. This is how the AI gets that live, real-world data. And the final piece of this puzzle is the agent. Think of the agent as the project manager or the decision maker. It uses the LLM's incredible reasoning power to look at your request and then intelligently decide which tools it needs to use and in what order to get the job done. It's kind of like the conductor of the whole AI orchestra. Okay, so chains, tools, and agents. I get it, that might still sound a little abstract, so let's look at how these building blocks actually come together to create some truly amazing real-world applications. The first, and maybe the most popular use case for LangChain right now, is building chatbots that are experts on your own private data. This completely solves that knowledge cutoff problem we talked about. The technique is called Retrieval Augmented Generation, or RAG for short, and honestly, it's a total game changer for businesses. So, how does this actually work? It's a pretty clever four-step process. First, you ask a question about one of your private documents, like a PDF. Now, instead of just sending that question straight to the AI, LangChain first retrieves. It goes and finds the most relevant little snippets of text from your document. Then, it augments the AI's prompt by stuffing the specific context right in there. And finally, the LLM generates an answer based only on that precise information it was just given. This ensures the response is super accurate and relevant to your data.
All right, now for the next level up, building autonomous agents. This is where things get really wild. These are AI systems that don't just answer your questions, but can proactively take steps to accomplish a complex goal for you. So, what can an agent actually do? Well, it could search the web for the latest financial news and then write up a summary for you. It could connect to an airline system to book a flight. It could read a new email as it comes in, figure out what it's about, and draft a reply for you to review. It combines that core reasoning ability with a whole toolbox of actions to carry out these complex, multi-step tasks. And this really brings us to the bigger picture here. The entire field of AI is moving from just building models to what people are now calling agent engineering. We're not just building thinkers anymore, we're building systems that can reason, plan, and actually act in the world. So why does all this matter so much? Well, the benefits are huge. LangChain gives AI access to real-time data. It lets developers easily swap different AI models in and out, so you're not locked into one single company. And maybe most importantly, its Lego-like design lets people build and test new AI ideas incredibly fast, all backed by a massive and vibrant open-source community. And all of this leaves us with one final, and I think pretty crucial question. Frameworks like LangChain are giving AI the power to not just talk, but to actually reason and act in our world. So the question isn't if this is going to change things, but how. When an AI can truly interact with the world around it, what are the first and most important problems we're going to ask it to solve? That's something to think about. Thanks so much for joining me.